MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. The A's will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Daniel Mengden starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding in, Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reyes stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Austin Romine comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Mark.
Now the pitch. So, fellas, these...
0-1, no play.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 3. Fouled away. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Maben on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. He really struggled last month. Less than 10 hits over that span. That's definitely not good, and that's something he really needs to improve on in this new month.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Murphy is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game. A great pitch there. As he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second. In the AL in RBIs. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Ready now, Nico Goodrum. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kenna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Nope.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Matt Chapman. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chapman, playing here in his age 26 season, could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season, currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tony Kemp's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. This is flared out towards second. Back up. Oh no, that got him, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Matt Olson has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Chris Davis next to bat.
The designated hitter.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Mark Canha.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The Athletics, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch.
Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Ivan Nova enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Low for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. They manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score.
Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Count 1-0.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking. Fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes.
From the stretch.
Ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. A runner at first with the 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Harold Castro. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there to second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Tigers able to back at the Oakland Coliseum. And before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is all set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Scotty's there for it, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
2-0 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And a hot start to the inning here for the A's with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Mark Canha is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. Pitch on the way. On the line, that's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in. Now, Marcus Semien. Maben is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Ronny Garcia gets the call the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Maben, and it's gone as they add still another.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castro is there to put it away and finally put an end. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Tigers.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Jake Rogers. And it's fouled away. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Matt Olson. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game. Boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
And he'll step on first for the out. Three unassisted. Ramon Laureano. Will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 22.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Maben will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. In the air, down the line and left. And no one will track it down. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Maben, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. A run on Ramon Laureano stays in the ballgame batting number number 8 and takes over in center
Now
field.
playing center field.
Ready with
Number
the first
22.
pitch. Here it comes. Victor Reyes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. On the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 30, Harold Castro.
So stepping in, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotti will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Roma.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Austin Romine. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch.
At the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Goodrum backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Reyes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Now in the box, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip, and the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. I got the count 2-2.
Just off the outside that time. It off for a ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Murphy rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was one strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first. And he's not out of the woods yet.
Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Seventh inning. Ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Full count, 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So one gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Soto has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And he fouls this one off. One and 2, here it comes. Popped him up. Romine waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ramon Laureano. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Maben is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Jake Rogers.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Tigers leave one, and they remain well behind. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
The count 1-1. That's outside.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Softly hit to short. Gonna be a tough play, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Up next for Oakland, The second baseman, Tony.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Standing in now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now that.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Right to him. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Up next for Oakland.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this at the plate. Harold Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now. Batting, catcher, Austin Roma.
Comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. J.B. Wendelken picks the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, Austin Romine. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1 count and the pitch. Wendelken has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms.
Now batting, shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nico Goodrum is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Last breath for the Tigers. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Punch out to end it, and the A's finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
15-1 is the final. Oakland combined to hit 8 home runs and route to the win. Daniel Mengden earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Daniel Norris permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining.